How much skill does it take to play Engineer effectively? Now obviously he requires aim and movement, possibly not as much as some other classes, but I'd have to say the majority of what separates a good from a bad Engineer has got to be game sense, that is, knowing where, when and how to construct his buildings. And it got me thinking, what if we removed that entirely and replaced one of the Engineer's most critical skills, sentry placement, with random chance? But how do we do this? Well, it's actually surprisingly simple. Take any old TF2 map, then generate a random X value and a random Y value. Where these two lines intersect, you plop down a sentry, and whichever angle you generate between -180 and 180 is the direction the sentry faces. It's just that simple. Let's get right into it. Alright, 1308 by 580, that's close enough, and the angle we're putting this down in is at 45 degrees. And this is our sentry spot, randomly generated. Okay, it looks like my sentry is going to come under attack pretty soon, better get there and defend it. See how well luck can do versus skill. Oh, my sentry already got a kill, wasn't there to witness it. If these guys would let me take my teleporter, I could come and help it. So it looks like, alright, there's a spy on the dispenser. He's not up here yet though. I think he'll be looping around through the inside, right? Or not. Okay, it looks like my sentry got another kill. Yep, there's the spy right there. 2 kills on it so far. See if a randomly placed sentry can do any better. I think it'll start getting some long range spam, so I've got to be careful. There's also the spy in here. Not a fan of that. That's a 3rd kill. Wasn't expecting it to do this well. Alright, what do we got next? Who's coming up to fight? Is he heavy on this cart? Alright, there's someone coming around behind. Okay, this engineer building a sentry right in front of mine. Not sure that's your best plan ever. Let's see how this works out. Oh, sentry picks another kill. That's 3 so far. Okay, yeah. Heavy took me out. No problem. Oh my god, look at all those kills. What's going on? That's 5 so far. 6 kills. 7. And looks like I got sapped. Well, I mean, if I'd played that better, that sentry could have gotten even more. So I'm going to give Upward a pass. That randomly generated sentry spot definitely worked. It did something. It got kills, it defended territory. Nice job. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, here we are on Payload Frontier. Let's check out this randomly generated sentry spot. And I think this one is a lot worse. So let's see here. It's at -2360. So we're actually just about there now. Yep. Perfect. And 1760 this away. Perfect, actually. Right there. Nice. And the angle is -124. Alright, and if it doesn't work, I'm just to walk backwards or forwards until it does. So I just keep smidging back. Okay, this is a pretty shocking sentry spot. It doesn't defend the car at all, but let's see if it can pick up some kills and defend this territory. Whatever this is. Okay, so they just capped that point. Let's see how effective this randomly placed sentry can be. I think it's going to be in my sentry's best interest if I'm kind of peeking up here, kind of drawing people down into it. Otherwise, they can just... Oh, already got a kill. It's a pretty good start. It's a pretty good start. One thing I've got to say is that when a sentry is placed somewhere randomly with no human input, it can be put in obviously some pretty unpredictable places, and because players don't really listen out for the triple beep of a level 3 sentry, I reckon that these sentries are going to get some surprise kills that they wouldn't have usually gotten. Alright, you're not a spy. I trust you. See, it could just be surprise factor alone that's netting these sentries kills, but so far they seem to be doing pretty well. Oh, what's that? It's another kill. Good job, sentry. Alright, they're pushing the cart. It's going to be an issue if they're just able to push it all the way without having to go down here. But perhaps... Oh, okay, this is a spy. Let's take the sapper off. No big deal, no big deal. Man, this sniper is suspicious, but he's fine, he's clean. What happened there? Did he just drop all the way down underneath? I'm not sure. Oh, and that's another kill, and it's his sentry kill as well. Nice job, sentry. That's a spy, right? Yeah, I was gonna say. This guy's really trying his best, but fortunately I have teammates around to help me. That additional sentry deactivation after being zapped actually could have saved him there, but it didn't. Because of my Whoa, that is the slowest falling spy I've ever seen. But yeah, for such a bad spot, facing pretty much a wall, underneath the last point, it's gotten 5 kills already, and that's pretty impressive. I mean, point me in the direction of a gibbous sniper or scout on your team that'll get that many kills. Come back over here. It was like, oh. Well, if you're gonna do that, demo. Anyway, that was a decent number of kills. I'd call that one a pass as well. Even though it was in such a dumb place, managed to pick up a bunch of kills and seriously defend that flank route. Alright, here we are on payload Badwater, and we're going to try out the next randomly generated sentry spot. And I think this one might actually be the worst. I thought Frontier would be the worst, but this one's even worse. Okay, so what do we got here? Let's see, negative 860 by negative 742. Well, that's close enough. And the angle is, oh my god, what's the angle? 15 degrees. So, that's close enough. Okay. Now, as you can see, it's exposed from behind, it's exposed from in front. There's a long sight line. Possibly would be worse if it was like here and right out up in the open. But anyway, let's get this to level 3 and see how many kills it can get. Oh, what was that? I have no idea what caused the sentry to shoot him. Did he briefly leave his invisibility? Anyway, that's the first kill. Don't know if it was Dead Ringer, but I'm going to count it. I should probably build my teleporter exit. I'm sure you guys are all mad at me for not doing that by now. Alright, let's see how well the sentry can do. Yeah, looks like it's getting spammed out already. Alright, this guy is doing the damage. Oh, I have a rescue ranger NG helping me, so he might actually be able to fend off this this soldier. Yeah, I think we will. Alright, this is a really bad sentry spot, but it looks like I got even luckier, like that I have 2 rescue ranger NGs here helping me heal it. Alright, here we go. Can the sentry do anything? Yeah, this stuff's getting spammed out already. I want to kind of help it, but it's not really what we're testing right now. It has survived for a very long time. Yeah, I should be healing mine. I should be healing mine. Alright, that's 2 more kills. Can I get another? I need to reload this. I don't want to get backstabbed. I know there are spies around. Okay. That was terrible, Blue. We had like 3 players AFK with sentries. You still didn't push it. Guess I'm gonna have to test it again. Yeah, it would have possibly been in the best interests of keeping this test fair, well as fair as a random selection of pubbers can be, not tagging up as red robot. That's possibly skewing the results a little bit. Didn't affect the first 2 tests, but this one where I'm a little bit more out in the open, yeah, it's obvious that my sentries are getting a little bit more attention than it usually would. You seriously gonna build a sentry right next to my sentry? It's such a terrible idea. Will I even be able to heal my own from here? Alright, you know what, I'm moving back over. I'm moving back over. Oh, and plus, these sentries are gonna steal my sentry's kills. Come on, guys, really? Well, my sentry got the kill credit, so that's 1 so far. Don't usually get 2 little sub-sentries on the side. Oh my god. That's another kill. I'll take it. Oh my god, we're getting sapped. And I'm stabbed. But it looks like my sentry got another kill after the fact. That's 3 so far. Let's put this dispenser up. Okay. Okay, now it's down. See if I can rebuild. Now, that might seem pretty optimistic. That's because it is. It's vaguely this and then 15, right? That's close enough. Oh god. Yeah, I'd say this is probably all over. There and then 15. No, I'm down. All right. That one got 3 kills each life, I think, around abouts. But yeah, it didn't really. I'm going to give that one a pass as well. It didn't go down immediately. It stayed up. It scared people away. It got kills. No, that's definitely a pass for the Badwater randomly generated sentry. Okay, here we are on payload Barnblitz. Let's set up this sentry in the appropriate location. Okay, this is the sentry spot. Looks pretty randomly placed to me, that's for sure. Alright, here's our first... Oh my god, our sentry's already taken damage. First contact with enemies on this sentry. There's already spies going for everything. Can I please unsap this in time? I can. Looks like nothing actually died. Everything is fine. Everything is 100% fine right now. Alright, here we go. That's the spy. I'm gonna save the sentry. Where's he gone? Alright, that's our first kill. See if we can get some more. Alright, that's a bonk scout, and it's pinned him up against the roof. I'd say that's a kill. Yep. It's a kill. I mean, how could it not be? Alright, there we go. 2 more kills. Not too bad. That's a spy. I really can't chase him. I have to focus on defending my sentry, don't I? Alright, our sentry took some damage. Seems to be okay now. Yep, there's another one. 5 kills. That's 6 kills for a randomly placed sentry. Not too bad. We're actually pushing the cart right now. Sorry, Scout. Ow, God. Sentry nearly killed me. It's doing so well. Yeah, this sentry is so easy to take out. Just any demo or soldier standing up there can just rain down onto it. But they've tried to do it a few times, but they've been too distracted with other players or me peeking them. I think it's mostly just been good luck so far. It was also good luck that I got the sentry spot too. Oh man, that random crit. Alright, here's an Uber, here's an Uber. Now, can we save it? We can't save it. But regardless, I'd call that a pass. I mean, it definitely defended the point. It definitely did a lot of kills. Well, it doesn't even have to defend the point to be effective, it just has to defend an area, and it certainly did that. On to the next one, shall we? Alright, here we are on Payload Borneo. Let's try out our last randomly generated sentry spot. And we're going to be looking pretty much straight at the wall here, it seems. Not ideal. Not ideal. Alright, now, yeah, because it's like, I think it can just see through there, but it means that it gives them an opportunity just to back up and spam it. Like, it's super easy from back there. I've been playing down pretty much every sentry spot, but this one, yeah, is probably the worst now I think about it, because it's got so many long spam angles. Really? the old hit it once and then go and deal with your trick. Set the map to upward, sure. Just to get that vote out of my face. That's a real sniper. That's not. That's not a real sniper. He's dead. It's not a real, it's a real NG? How could that be a real NG? Actually, that was a really good time to hit it. Nope, and I got spied. Damn it. He was really obvious there too. Why didn't I turn and see him? Still up? Nah, it's down. Even if I hadn't gotten stabbed, that sentry wasn't going to achieve anything. So I'll give that one a fail mark. Didn't do too well, and let's head on to our closing words. And there you have it. In a pub, you don't need any skill to place a sentry. You can literally randomly generate one, put it on a map, and it'll get kill streaks. Now, obviously, it's not going to be as effective as the established meta spots, which are the strongest, but I just thought it was ridiculous that you could accomplish all of this with chance alone.